Hey, there we go. There we go. Fucking Roblox. I'm just doing this as a test. Need to learn how to use OBS. My mouse has ungodly sensitivity, and the button you use to turn down the DPI also flips windows for some reason. So it's a struggle. And I joined into a game that was already in progress. Okay, I think I see how this OBS is working a bit more now. It's weird to set up. Oh, so they're... Okay, no. I get it now. I mean, just besides the fact that... So I shouldn't have chose to stream Roblox. Maybe that was a bad idea. It's because... The thing with Roblox is it's not a very secure game. There's a lot of fucking hackers that play. And it's supposed to be a proportionate balance of blue and red. Yet it's not. So, that's all I'm saying. Alright. And no, I'm not gonna try to fucking stream Roblox for real, but I'm doing it to test the OBS. Because then one day I could be like, want to do something else with OBS. And then yeah. Pretty sure like the go-to for streaming is OBS. If I recall correctly. Which I think is pretty cool. I don't know. I'm just doing this so I could end the stream at some point. Go and review the video to see how the frame rate held up. Stuff. This mouse is such high DPS. Jesus Christ. I'm used to like a regular turn would turn me like this much, you know what I mean? It just turns poof. It's like a complete 360. Like that. where my problem is. Ooh. Pog? I bet it was Pog, that's for sure. I'm just like thinking, you know, I have a pretty big Steam library. At the very least, I could probably use something like TF2, you know? I have a bunch of stuff in TF2, it's just I haven't played in so long. The climate's probably changed infinitely. It's something I don't really care to pick back up anyways, so... so high. It's this mouse, man. Because it says there's a middle button like right above the spin wheel that was apparently changed your DPI. You hit that and it just flips over between windows, and it'd probably just flip me over to OBS if I did that. So just got to adjust to the high DPS. Streaming fucking Roblox. About it. I'm thinking about potentially just doing TF2 or something like that. If I'm playing it anyways, I don't think there's any real problem in streaming it, even if nobody watches it. So, I very well could do that. It's just, I don't know. I could, at the very least, record YouTube videos, but nah, I don't really care. I'm literally doing this for fun. This is just for fun. Or not even for fun, this is a test. I'm trying to figure out how OBS works. That's all I'm doing. Trying to figure out the best way to optimize the frame rate and shit. There was something in the settings that was just like, I think it was pretty straightforward. It was just like, oh yeah, frame rate or whatever, and then it was at 30, so I bumped it up to 60. Now it seems to be running fine. I got the stream up on my phone. Oh, that was Pog right there. See, I can still hit some people when I have this mouse. I normally get a win at least once every 3 or 4 games. On average, I'd say. When I do play. I don't actively play Roblox or anything, but it's a fun game. I think Arsenal is probably the most well-made game in in Roblox. I think if you had to put the games on a tier list, that Arsenal would be, if not at the very top, within the top 5. I think, me personally, it's Arsenal's the best, most well-made game. Roblox is what it is, kids game, or just, free-to-play fun game. Call it what you will. But man, this game, I'm just saying, it's been around for a really long time. And it really shows with Arsenal is that they've, had all these years. Roblox has been around for all these years, but it's gotten so much better because of that much time it's been around, Like, I used to play it when I was younger. But I would argue that best it's ever been is 2020 in terms of quality games. See, the amount of good games has gone down. You know what I mean? You're not gonna have your, it used to be most games were original. And at that, most games were either original, or at the very least, they weren't exact copies of one another, It was more like inspiration. You can kind of tell they took a lot of inspiration, and it didn't feel the most authentic. But like, the one good thing that Roblox did, in my opinion, or at least the one good thing that Roblox did, in my opinion, was that they got a lot more quality control as the years went on. So, early 2007, you had Sword Fight on the Heights, Natural Disaster Survivor, all these amazing games. You had so many amazing games. Almost any game you played was amazing. There was no real bad ones, I would say. They were great. They were good. Pretty good, but none of them were really bad either. Now, I'd say upwards of 90% of the Roblox games are what you could call bad, It's just that, it's really, the few games that are good, they aren't good, they're great. Like this, you could legitimately sell Arsenal as like a $5 or $10 Steam game, if you just gave it a different engine besides Roblox's and stuff, You could sell Arsenal as its own game and totally make money off of it. And that goes for like half the games, or at least I would say half of the good games in 2020 Roblox could be standalone games. And I think Roblox is actually I think that's what makes Roblox better in 2020 as compared to 2007 old Roblox, is that Roblox isn't just some random flash game. It's not even just some random kids game. You could legitimately market these games. They're fun as fuck, and they're good quality. They run good. It's interesting, They're a lot better in my opinion. And 2020 Roblox is just better in my opinion. I like everything more about it. I don't like the fact that they removed ticks, but hey, capitalism, and they gotta make money somehow, So that's fine. But yeah, very interesting. I think Roblox would do better if they had put some form of ticks back in, so that not everybody looked the same, or at least had more of a free catalog. Because they do have a free catalog. It's just not good, you know. It's actually relatively bad, but oh, you can crouch. What? Okay. Hold on. What is that? C? Yeah, it's crouch. Okay, cool. I use that when I'm sniping. Anyway, yeah, it's interesting. I think Roblox would do better having more of a free catalog than they do now, because it would encourage more people to play. Because you know, you join and everybody looks the same, and it's not too fun, really. You know, because at the end of the day, Roblox is a kids game. And that's just the fact of it. You know. At the end of the day, Roblox is going to be about kids, for kids, by kids. But I think they should, you know, go with that more. Play more to their strengths. I think they should definitely have more of a free catalog, because not everybody can afford clothes. You know, not everybody can afford Robux to get outfits and stuff. And back when I used to play, everybody looked different. There was no like, nobody looked like default unless you were doing it for like the meme or whatever, you know. It was, everybody looked different, had their own style, because there was millions of different clothes you could buy with ticks. They removed that, and I think that was the great divide. I think that's what made Roblox go downhill a bit. But then Roblox supporting their community in terms of game development, what all you could do in the studio, I think that's what made the difference between, I think that's what stopped them from going on their downhill, and that kind of redeemed them a bit. It's definitely Roblox is definitely a great game, though, in my opinion, especially for kids, you know. I mean, you don't. It's not like kids have to have this level of quality, you know. I think at least Roblox is a really good game. I don't think it should. I think it doesn't deserve a lot of the bad, you know, Roblox that it gets, because it's actually relatively good. I mean, I would debate somebody on that whole thing of, I would debate somebody on the whole thing of whether Roblox was, or whether you could like publish Arsenal as a standalone game and make money off of it, because you totally could. You totally fucking could. There's, I mean, come on now. Come on now. Arsenal runs really well. It's got all kinds of guns. It's got a reward system, daily mission system. You could totally do it. And if I was the developers on if I was the developers for this game, right, I would say, fuck yeah. You know, I would totally publish the game. I would just put it out there. I wouldn't even hesitate, really. It's just, I don't know. I don't think it's too far-fetched to say that you could publish this game as a standalone and still make a shit ton of money off of it. It would totally function as a standalone game. It's pretty cool, I think, that Roblox has come this far. That's ultimately my take on it, is that Roblox has come this far, you know? It's unreal. It's unreal to me that we've come this far. But I like it. Alright. Here we go. And also, that's another thing. I want to see how much OBS drains my battery. I really don't want to... I need to know whether I have to keep it plugged in or not the entire time I'm doing a stream. Oh, this is one of the few things that really makes my Mac like have to use its fans. It's interesting. Ooh, don't go. So normally, you know, when your computer starts making loud fan noises, that's when you're running some fuck shit. And you're gonna have to plug it in while you're streaming or doing whatever you're doing. But that's what I'm testing. Ultimately, this is just a test stream. I just need to know whether or not... I just need to know stuff about OBS, basically. And I could look up 30-minute long guides on it, but I don't want to. I'd rather just test it myself, you know? Works just fine testing like this. Because then you really know. And I know I'm not. And I know I'm playing like shit, but that's just because the mouse fucking sucks. That's not even me making excuses. You can even see when I'm playing. I'll go to flick and kill somebody and it just goes way past them. This thing has like high sensitivity. It's a fun little thing, though. I don't mind doing... I mean, if there was a way to more reliably stream, you know what I mean? Like, once I know how OBS works, I'm actually half tempted to try streaming on like a minor scale. No money or anything, because I don't want the DMCA up my ass, but yeah. It's fine. But yeah, anyway, Roblox, fun game. It's really all that could be said about it, you know? But yeah, I will vehemently stand by that point. But Roblox is actually dead ass not bad. As I'm getting my ass beat. But yeah, it's not bad. I would actually you know, when I'm bored, I actually just hop on Roblox. It's not bad at all. It's the same thing that Minecraft has. They were like, oh, Minecraft, but I think Minecraft's low-key good. Minecraft, in my opinion, is the best game of the last decade. By far. That's not even a question. There's that big debate of what's the best game of the 2010s. It's Minecraft. Are you even fucking considering that as a question? It's not Witcher, it's not Skyrim, it's Minecraft. Because it was released in... I don't think it was released in 2009. I'm pretty sure it was released in 2011. I'm pretty sure it was tested in 2009. But the official release was in 2011 or some shit. At least I think it was. I don't know. If Minecraft was released in 2009, then the best game of the 2010s would probably have to be Skyrim. But if it, I mean, that's a big if, you know. If Minecraft was released in the 2010s, then I don't care whatever year it was released in. It was the best game of, in my opinion. You know, I think 2020 is going to see that being a change. I think there's already been games in 2020 that could be potentially better than Minecraft. But the thing is, with Minecraft is it's infinite potential. Infinite potential. And the fact that it continues to get better and it hasn't even scratched the surface of what all it can do, you know? You got all these servers and stuff. You have streamers getting how many fucking views, building, you know, how many streaming careers have been built off of just fucking, you know, Minecraft. The whole Dream SMP thing, Dream. I mean, what other game is there that you have people 10 years ago that built the most insanely popular channels on Minecraft? Or what other video game has, like, you know, 10 years ago people built insanely huge channels and followings on that game, and 10 years after, people are still playing the same game roughly the same way, and they're getting all these crazy views and literally growing massive careers off of it? Like, you had the old days of Sky Does Minecraft, and you have the new days of Dream, but they're both the same. They're both playing the same game. That's what's unreal to me about that. That's why I think Minecraft's the best game, just because of its versatility over the years. And it's not bad. That's the thing. It's actually pretty good. I would say it's great. At times it's great, but that's only at times, so you can only really say it's good most of the time. I'd say it's a good game, but to hold up for 10 years, to have all this infinite potential, I think that is the best game of all time. I don't know about y'all. Anyway, I'm done. I think I've done all the testing I need on OBS. Shouldn't have to test it anymore. Oh, hi.